This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Mami yese Newton Lartey marriage at Ikradwa yenkono na ehwedo obobano de brayen.
All right, General, masom ha General, am I ready? Now, said the Edika Abru Subiano, our best part Premier League, each and every day, call kakra, or more betting Agile League, of course, more battle or top or General, and Obasi also, or more best think I call the relegation zone, also kakra more call. But for Hasselfolk this season, can't worst performance Obeyi Hasselfolk. Yanko game no so na yeni hon komo kakra. Coach manager of Hasselfolk, David Oklu, started weirdly with a back three of Caliber Mankwa, Yadom of course, and a Soa. And Oshe Ivan Sadote for Medeama so a call with a very formidable 4-2-3-1 with Derek Forjo being a winger, Jonathan Sowa and a lead line, and that is a double pivot of Manuel Mante and a Baba Musa. So Oshe game now, Medeama went for total control right from the first half. But can't has focus this season, I'm consider the attack was them three our Samates, I'm the Richard Ofori, Extreme Suko J 4 against Tamale City, and I'm the IE, so I just 5 our Medeama Sano at their own backyard or class positive. So 4-2-3-1 on a general, not a watch screen so a short while ago. So as for can started from the front gear, or more try say on that parody amount of pressure on team and friends at Medeama, and this is one of the earliest chances around the 3rd minute so our game. So right after this, and a has almost also parody a lot of pressure around the box and a Kalima Mankwa when Yamankwa Bafi a reverted Bono Caleb Ebenya penalty at the man has for now cup penalty dear not young Kansas this is in general has folk from set pieces or match a lot of goals from set pieces okay dance back okay in and out from Kumasi and Accra against Kumasi Asante Kotoko Nina set pieces and then of course this particular goal so another dead ball situation has so about open player they've been really struggling this season how met me and negotiating into the final third accuracy chances and this chance around the 37th minute the only chance of beer overcome realistically. Now talking about Medeama, or more pressure now Medeama has spoken. Now I ask a question. That is Otanga. Otanga is solid that have had 15 games this season. General 15 games not just a moment and for not consider 15 games or consider 17 goals. Otanga is so and then now let's talk about this goal here. This is original position of general or they consider goal we say. Now this is wrong. Why would a goalkeeper go on a balanced positioning when ball on a diagonal movement? Now this is so wrong technically from IE. Apart from that, there is a 23.5 meter distance and that the shooter and then the goalkeeper. But the bumpy surface has nothing to do with this goal. IE on any day should have done really better. Now before that goal, in the midst of the two central defenders for Hasselfolk and a Jonathan Sowa and okay ball back. That is the first sequence I'm going to consider going. The second one was this distance I considered from an angle of 63 degrees. It means one position where just space can say as if someone free angle has a zone hana ever. But that is a diagonal movement of that ball. 63 degrees, so huge for a goalkeeper to position himself this way. But you can't your players a crime be breast I'm fast developing you change coaches so but could be one or na only so poor from you positioning wise your anticipation of the ball but kudos to Derek Forjo. Now one-on-one situations you can't want some pass has defenders and almost struggle versus Caliber Mankwa. One-on-one situation, look at how we're dealing with a player. One-on-one means you won't to say defender what you have your capacity to defend obia amwawa. Look at how you caliber film and a caliber chan inside the hole. So outside the box you need to be very much quick and aggressive. One when ball but the ball area in a panic mode and Caleb echo foul now. That day was a day for Derek Forjo, Medeama winger, absolute beast. Any movement or Bianama has for and to get that goal, Vincent Atenga last season, 7 goals. This time, when 11 goals were better than starting, and that is a defender. Now, this is another situation. Coach David Oklu ball back three. This is a right winger. I mean, meka ya back fee, but nanimu pen or yin zone ho, amani zone at Derek for John Okopa. It means one of the 3 players or actually and the back could defend this situation. Another weak defender in one-on-one situations for Hasfolk. Kunadu Yadom. So I call no, so be defending as a defender. No, general, he's always misbalancing his position. Now, Kunadu Yadom Sinchina, watch here. This is Eso, only Jonathan Sowa and Echo box room. So 2 players in about 3 meters, no matter box room. But Bakoba saying, no Bakako can go near the Ashim. Why is this attitude happening with our Hasfolk? So that is Eso. On the sign in that white tower and a blue no Jonathan Sowa. Now the question is, he found a so focus. He left the striker unmarked. Meanwhile, no, and a baby box room. Now this is Eso again against Samatics. He calls for the ball here in the midst of the pitch. Analyzing attitude as a midfielder, the first touch was heavy and very poor because of touchy body chrome. Right after that, he was pressed. This is an away game. He was pressed, and from here, this is another one-on-one duel. He was so weak and fragile for the midfielder, to parry him away. And Okoko can't ball no edition. So he called for the ball as a midfielder of your stature, Eso. First touch was so poor. Now look at another situation. You ran with Jonathan Sowa right from midfield. Kunadu Yadom was so poor. But I keep telling you, it's a goal. You're considering in sequences. This is Eso. So forget about the one-on-one with Kunadu Yadom. General, this is Eso. I didn't know Eso assign. Leaving a big space. Said Jonathan Sowa Shemana. Why did you really get back decelerated? But that is another time to talk about it. Now, first of all, thinking about the one-on-one situations, watch Kunadu Yadom so closely. The one-on-one situations, this is not the first time. Now he is skillful. This is a player you're coaching a lot on the ball, but a few knowledge of the ball. So this is against Adriana. Now Shahawa Isaac Mintabe say you cannot do Yadom film. He first made a shoulder check. After say Ojibon, it's another one-on-one, and this is the same venue across Sports Stadium against Adriana. Yeah, you cannot do Yadom with ease. Yeah, you film as if he's not part of the equation. And look at Ayi already unbalancing his position very closer to the far post. This is another wrong move from Ayi. But first of all, you are thinking about Kunadu Yadom. A bus says, face striker now winger. You uniform with that ease. And that was how Derek Fojo assisted Jonathan Sowa. The third goal started right from Felix Che. Now has the nine and come on by Bia until say Medeama de Bono Cocotonet. But before that, watch here. This is Kunadu Yadom, and then this is Jonathan Sowa. Shomumienu. Now share the thinking of a striker as against the thinking of a central defender. Yakotono every wafa or born homo dia yedina batimum. So watch the two very closely. So after say Jonathan airport position, Kunadu Yadom sign he decelerated for the second time. And now Jonathan Sowa I can't ball no the shame. But I will be telling you something here. Kunadu Yadom is a sort of born homo dia, so because you're a national team player, your interest was so. He kept his full focus on the source of the ball. But Jonathan Sowa in the positioning, half balanced and a half extra eye and a half extra ball. Now, Kunadu Yadom Kwashe linesman who said flag in that form. This is when you need to, increase your meters. But also sign increasing the meters between and Jonathan Sowa. Why? Kunadu Yadom, why why you can concede such so poor goals as a top-notch defender based on our standard. Now off the ball, you need to do a lot because and yet the behind our team about control when our ball no off the ball sometimes defines you as a defender. Let's talk about the other time and watch here. This is Caliber Mankwa. About 8-meter distance between Onikwesi Donsu. But Caliber Pra by the nature of this game, General Sowepra over from no referee attended to Caleb Enya whatever it is and now Olympia Gusuba or that's making himself very active on the pitch. That created that space here. And a Caleb that's seen it but on top of him, so the game can progress. And from here, watch the positional sense of my own goalkeeper. So poor for the third time. You can't be considering from your positional senses. And from here, once Caliber come and you want Ayi to be on the line, but the angles are so wide, and it means that considers who are recrana or the ball way to form, especially in a lower location. But Baby Aboni free back and Baby Kuninano has made themselves like nobody is really defended. This is a very poor side. Samatex added 3 goals to now to talk about this. Olympics aje 2 ewo Medeama ho, Kotoko aje 2 ewo Medeama ho, Dreams aje 3, Bechem aje 2, Hasfolk aje 5. It means 19 goals in 10 games ever since Evans Adote ever joined the team, and we're considered just 10. It makes him the best rising manager in the second round. And then general the other day now, I said, may you be coach of the season. I'm saying you're so dangerous because Piquet Ateta. Kudos to Evans Adote so winning. Now general the other day now, I said your league the goals to be enough quality. All competitions wise, but yeah, let's watch this goal from Luis Amwa of Namoro. From the FA Cup Regional League at so now one of the best goals that this season be provided. Now Justice Mensah goal, now I'll be talking about that later. This is Luis Amwa of Namoro. After set defend a set piece in the rear now. And now quickly Namoro is a ball now from the halfway, almost 65-meter distance, and I'll pick a goalkeeper. Now it doesn't come that easy. One, your technical ability to apply to the ball, and then two, the vision to pick out the goalkeeper. This is Louis Amwa, a youngster. And so who go here, obviously, a Puskas nominee, and let's see how it will go. But this is obviously one of the best goals at this season. It will provide the first touch, the technique, and the power behind the ball from that distance, and the knowledge of the goalkeeper's positioning. It makes it one of the top goals your season. In general, yes, I may say. Yataka how your data no yanta and keeping ye a cha ya na ira up Kukuda's movie videos. This goal would really be missing very soon if you are but it belongs to this season. So general, my fancy other two program so now you add much now can find a lot of games across who are a bet for Premier League no wadaro my infant to us so more.
Okay, but I'm say coach who said Jumano usu nimu ye papa which is Samatex head coach.
Yeah coach Anna Walker. That game no cost no general na a game a very marginal game. Then you can say 2-0. Obi a watch game no na can fight salo top. So at some point I'm say a big changes on me new so. So we say Ignatius or any changes no na coach and work so any there and or hagi or coach and can say me no. And I'm saying no we reverted to 4-2-3-1 from the 4-1-4-1 from the control to winning the game in an away. So your point no and I'm say coach o change 4-1-4-1 with Dauda say to being the lone pivot. Now, o converted Kayakaba and number 10 with Evans moving into the wider zone. And I bought two players in that double pivot. No, I said, wow, exactly. That was what I. But no, who Nipano here? I check no Kubusa, not that's what you show me. To show me, I make one now, we can say, oh, Kessben, a movie video analyst. And I say, oh, this guy is so brilliant. So, generally, that was how it happened.
Wow. Why are there? Kessben, I know I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? What him? Now, one of the big teams in Ghana and beyond. Newton Lartey, Rishwanai has conceded 8 goals in his last 2 games, and I still don't understand why he conceded that first goal. There was no seriousness in Hearts of Oak's play and no tactical variation. Hearts of Oak have conceded 12 in their last 4 games, and that is very bad. Okay, Michael Abebio, Newton. Michael Abebio and Sunadi Medeama. All right.